Hey guys, this is Coach Carly, and you're watching Bull Time.
All right, we are back. We are back with August and September. That's why my voice sounds as scratchy as it does, so I apologize. But we'll do August first. We'll get through the recap of what's been done from July to August. We only had one meet happen in August this time. We had a pretty smooth summer, so it was nice to be able to really focus on what we were looking at with nationals, and we had a rookie meet, which is also nice that they can get a lot of our attention and kind of really drive home what we were looking for in terms of understanding like what to expect at the meet and kind of what to understand, do I like this or not, as opposed to just going through the motions of all the training that we've been doing. So yeah, it was really smooth July into August. I went on vacation. We had a bunch of shit happen and moving, so it's just life, and it's been nice to just be able to enjoy that. So we'll get into August now. We had 9 athletes compete for me, so it was a great time. We averaged 88% completed lifts. And of the people who could total PR, which was 3, because this was a rookie novice meet, we averaged a 38 kilo total PR. So that's up to 3 of the 8 people that have competed before could total. So great. We'll get started. Jess, first up, we had Jess Dago. She competed in July and in August. Not necessarily something we typically do, but wanted to maximize what we signed up for in the membership and stuff. And considering it was our first and second meet, I was totally okay with that. We were actually looking really good for like a total PR going into deads, and then we just had a little bit of ramping on the last one, and that's what caused us to miss that last lift. So it is what it is. Shit happens. I'm not too concerned about it. It is what it is, right? But I'm glad that she got to compete a little bit. I'm glad that she got an opportunity to really see what it's like. And I know that we're going to do something probably in the future, probably at least maybe in February or April of this upcoming year. Upcoming year, 2024. Next, we had Mr. Mikolai, young kid. He had a very interesting meet, to say the least. He really dive bombed his third squat, and then wasn't feeling good and missed the lift, and he didn't come and get it, and we just didn't take it, and then we came back and it was fine. Just a whole swing of emotions, all to say that he went 7 for 8 and had a 102 kilo total PR, and that's a lot for those of you out. 100 pounds is a lot, let alone 100 kilos. So super happy for him. He's a little banged up right now. Hopefully we'll get his back all squared away, but everything looked super easy at the meet, so I'm excited about what we can do to build upon those. And then next up, we had Mr. Josh Dinka. He was our last competitor that we had that has competed before. He saw a 89%, he went 8 for 9, and then 89% completed lifts, and then had a 17.5 kilo total PR. Just finally niched off that squats, 500 pounds in a meet, which is awesome. Really had a strong day. We found that just a little bit of an issue for him was that he kind of loses a lot of back energy after a squat going into bench, so we just have to kind of adjust that a little bit more. Nothing too crazy, nothing that we can't handle, but definitely something that we noted and want to make sure that we make the proper adjustments for that. Now we get into our first timers. We actually had Josh's brother next, Andrew. Andrew went 8 for 9, completed 89% of his lifts. Really good, crazy schedule, crazy that he's as powerful as he is considering how much running he does. So I'm super happy about the outcome for him. He's juggling running, he's juggling school, he's juggling doctor school, and so he's he's juggling a lot of stuff and being able to make it happen at any hour that he can, and that's important to me. Next up, we had Mr. Dan O'Reilly. Dan is Kim Bizzotti's husband, and he is one of the loudest, most supportive spectators that we have when Kim competes. So I always tell him that I know where he is, and he's done a great job with the ability to make Kim feel good, and I know Kim did the exact same for him. So he actually hit all of his lifts, went 9 for 9 in his first ever meet, and this was what we do these meets for. Someone who wants to really just understand what we do and see if he likes it, and you don't know until you try. So I was super happy that he went out there and actually did the thing and enjoyed it. So I know that we'll probably expect him doing another one, probably again in the beginning of next year and things of that nature. So really good, happy for him. And then we had Mr. Blake, young guy Blake. So Blake's been working with me for the last 8-9 months or so, and it was awesome to really just enjoy his process and finding that whole entire thing that he really looks forward to, and that to me is extremely exciting. Blake went 8 for 9, 89% list completed. Really happy for him, just missing one squat on depth, but other than that, he absolutely smashed it. I'm really happy that he found his thing, and I know that not only do we try to build strong people, we stronger people in the gym, but we also try to build them stronger outside of here, and I know that this has helped him with that, so super happy for him. Next up, we had Mr. Kenny Maz. Kenny, we called him Gym Doll, or Gym Kenny. If you've watched the Barbie movie, that was a reference to all the outfits and job descriptions that Mr. Ken had, but all of the all whites with a little bit of Miami Vice in it. He definitely looked like powerlifting Kenny, so it was really funny. But at the end of the day, he had a great meet. He loves the process, and this was something, again, very much like Dan, very much like Kenny. This was finding if he likes it. He put in all this work. He trained 4 or 5 times a week, and do you like it enough to keep going? Do you like it enough to keep pushing as hard as you are? And for him, it was a yes. So I'm super happy about that. He did an amazing job with that. Next up, we had Miss Natalie McLeod. Miss Natalie had a rough go with this meet. I think a little bit of nerves got the best of her, unfortunately. We ended up only going 5 for 9, hitting 56% of our completed lists. Also, I forgot to mention, Kenny went 9 for 9, 100% lists completed. But Natalie just had a rough go. Wasn't our best, and that's okay. First meet, you kind of have all these jitters. You kind of have a hard time understanding what to expect until you experience it too. And I think that we did as good of a job as we could, staying in the moment and trusting what her body and what her training said. And sometimes it just doesn't work out, and that's okay. It's not the end of the world. You just come back and you get better for the next time, and all you can do is just keeping your head down and keep working at it. So I know she'll be back, and I know that when she gets back into more of a structured program for powerlifting, that will be a little bit more ready for the next time that we step out there. So that completes our August bowl time for you guys. So we'll see you in a matter of 5 minutes, and then we'll do it again. See ya.